Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you with a tag video. I was tagged by Diva Design on a Dime with Miss Kimberly Davis to do the Christmas Tag 2015. There are 17 questions, and let's get to it. I have my trusty paper here because I had to write everything down. So the first question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? My all-time favorite Christmas movie is The Lampoon's Christmas with Chevy Chase. I love that movie. I have yet to watch it this Christmas season, but I will get it in before the season is over. My other movie that I just love is Elf. I just love when Elf says, Santa! Okay, that's enough. Next question. Number 2, have you ever had a white Christmas? The question for me should read, have you ever had a brown Christmas? Living in Minnesota, we have a white Christmas every year. Right now, it's brown outside, but you can go to sleep and the next minute it'll be snow up to the doors. So, yes, I've had a white Christmas pretty much all of my life. Number 3, where do you usually spend Christmas and the holidays? For us, we spend them at home. Something about spending the holidays at home is just something special to me. And so I've only spent Christmas away from home twice in my life. Once was back in 88 when my great grandfather passed, and the other time was, I believe, 93 when I went to Louisiana. So I don't like spending Christmas away from home. Number 4, what is your favorite Christmas song? For me, I love Silent Night by the Temptations. It's not Christmas until I hear those Temptations sing. I also like O Come All Ye Faithful. I had to think about it. By Luther Vandross. I love his version of that song. Number 5, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? In my house, no. We do exchange gifts with extended family, like my mom and dad and things like that. So those gifts will be opened, but any gifts that are in this house, they're not open until Christmas morning. Number 6, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. And then we can't forget the ultimate, Rudolph. Number 7, what traditions are you looking forward to? I have so many that I just kind of conjure up myself. But I can break it down to a few. One tradition that I love that we have been doing for almost 9 years has been going to the Santa breakfast, which we will be doing tomorrow. We go every year, and it's just going back to Miss Pina's daycare and spending time with the staff there as well as community folks, and it's just a lot of fun for the kids. I also like baking cookies. That's another tradition that we do. Of course, I haven't started yet, but we'll start tomorrow. And then watching the Christmas cartoons. I love Rudolph, Frosty, Charlie Brown Christmas. Those are my 3 favorites. And then driving around the Capitol to see the Christmas lights in the park. Number 8, is your Christmas tree real or fake? This big beauty back here is all fake. So, yes, my tree is fake. I wanted a big, fat, fluffy tree, and I got it. I just wasn't specific in my prayer because I did not ask for a tree that was simple to put together. Number 9, what is your all-time favorite food or sweet treat? I would have to say Boss's rum cake. That is just so good. And I don't know if we're getting one this year for Christmas, but oh my gosh, it's so good. Number 10, be honest. Do you like to give or receive gifts? Honestly, I love to give gifts. I just feel everybody should have something to open for Christmas. But I also like to receive. Number 11, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever received? Well, last year I can say was my pots because I had Worry Boss Man to death. I have been wanting these pots, I think, for a few years, and so I got those. So that is definitely a favorite. As a little girl, and I'll touch base on this a little more later on in the questions, but as a little girl, one of my favorite gifts from my mom and dad was my Smurfette. And then from my father, anything that was Cabbage Patch Kid related. I got the stroller, the car seat, and the playpen all at once for Christmas to go with my dolls. Number 12, what would be your dream place to visit for the holidays? Arizona. Scottsdale, to be specific. That's an inside joke. Anyway, number 13, are you a pro present rapper or do you fail? I will be honest, boss lady fails. I'm not one of those pretty rapping bows and ribbons and bells and whistles. It's good to get the paper wrapped and taped on it. So I love those kind of presents, but because I'm just now getting into crafting, that's not my thing. Number 14, most memorable holiday moment. I have two. One, I'll be very limited in what I can say. All I can say is it was back in 93 when I was away from home. And I got a phone call Christmas Day telling me about an incident that happened at my mother's home. And it was so funny. I every time I think about it, I just crack up. But I had a relative that had some dental issues, and their tooth fell down the drain. So it was kind of funny to me because I wasn't there to see it, but just to hear about it was hilarious. So that's a memorable moment for me. The other one is, and I can tell you, is being here in this home years and years later. But when I was a little girl, the year that I got the Smurfette, my entire family lived in this house that I am currently residing in. And my grandparents were here, my grand aunt was here, my sister and I, my mom and dad, and we had a huge Christmas. I don't know how much it set mom and dad and nanny and papa back, but it was to die for. My grandmother didn't believe in the traditional living room sets where you had the love seat, the sofa, and the chair. So she had two sofas, and both sofas was full of clothes, full of toys, all from myself and my sister, as well as our tree was full too. So that's one memory that I love and I cherish, and that's why I do what I do every year. Some people say I go overboard. Some people say, you're just doing too much, but it just takes me back to my childhood, and that was one of the memories that I had. So, number 15, what made you realize the truth about Saint Nick? I don't know what that question means because, honestly, he's real, and he has reindeer and elves, and I'm one of his elves, so I don't know what that question means. So, I have his number. He has mine. He calls me, and I do what I need to do. So, yeah. Number 16. Do you make New Year's resolutions, and do you stick to them? Nope. I used to, as a kid, as a teenager, as early on in my adult life. But now, all I do is pray for a better year. If I can get 2 steps better than the previous year, it's all right with me. But I don't make no resolutions. What makes the holiday special to me? My family. However big or small, near or far, just spending time with my family, enjoying our traditions, new and old. Just having fun, goofing off, talking with folks that I hadn't talked to, all year. It seems like you only talk to certain people at the holiday time. So, it's nice to kind of catch up. I love spreading the holiday cheer, however it may be. I love going to the grocery store this time of year and having my music on in my ears, and I'm just walking around the store humming, and it just puts a smile on people's faces, especially the older people, because, sometimes they don't get, a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year. So I like spreading the cheer as much as I can. I even did it with my mom a couple years ago when my sister first moved away. She was just, I think she was mad. She was angry. She felt like her family was just, torn apart. And I just kept on messing with my mom till she finally got into the spirit. So that's what I do. I don't know what my true meaning is for me here on earth, but while I'm here, I'm going to do my best to spread the holiday cheer, tell everybody the true meaning of Christmas, and continue to celebrate the birth of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So that is all the questions. I am done. I want to thank my YouTube sister, Miss Kimberly. Thank you, thank you. I hollered when I heard my name. You have been a true blessing to me. You have encouraged me, and I appreciate that so much. You don't get that, from people that you don't readily know. So I appreciate everything you have done throughout my time here on YouTube. I thank you. So now I need to tag a few people. And I'm only going to tag 3. I'm going to tag 334 Bama Girl. Hey, Nicole. I'm going to tag Easy Living with L. Hey, L. I know you got some answers for us. And I'm going to tag the Lioness Lane. Hey, Nichelle. So if you ladies would please do the tag. I would appreciate it. And for anyone else who would like to do the tag, please do so. I would love to see your videos. If you don't do videos but you want to comment, please comment below. I would love to read your answers. And I am going to post all the questions in the description box, so that way you have the questions right at your fingertips. So I thank you all for watching, and you all have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Bye.